Happy Frugal Friday, K-Squad. Benjamin Franklin said, "Diligence is the mother of good luck." As we know, diligence is having or showing care in one's work. And I love this topic because I think we can all benefit from doing our due diligence in the areas of our lives that we prioritize the most. Today, I'm sharing 7 practical tips to reduce your cost of living. And I know immediately when you're thinking cost of living, you're thinking your housing, you're thinking of your food, and you're thinking of, oh gosh, the gas prices and all that stuff. Listen, Kate's gonna go about this topic in true Kate style. Let's just get right into it with number 1. Take better care of yourself. The money you will save on your health care, if we all chose to take just a little bit better care of ourselves, the results will be phenomenal. Right now with the holidays looming, I know you're probably very overwhelmed with a ton of stuff already. So I am going to offer some actual uncharacteristic advice from yours truly. Traditionally, I'm all about subtracting, K-Squad, right? Kate likes to subtract and in many cases, eliminate altogether. However, today is a different story. I'm going to suggest the solution for a little bit better health is to add. What? Adding stuff? Yes. In this case, we're going to add things into our life instead of subtract. These are going to be small little things that seemingly insignificant, but will add up over time. For example, if you right now are not drinking enough water and you know it on the weekends, you come off the weekends and you're like, oh, I need to drink more at work today, just add 1 cup of water into your daily routine. Add 1 cup to what you normally do. Can you ingest 1 extra cup of water? Start there. If you've been eating a lot of processed foods and you know your body needs a little bit more veggie, maybe a little bit more fruit, add 1 serving of fruits or vegetables today. Just 1. If you're not getting enough exercise, you know the body needs exercise. It requires it. So today, if that's you, commit to a 10-minute walk on one of your breaks or before you go to work or when you get home from work. Start small. They'll add up. If you need some help with taking little things and making them the most effective in your life, might I suggest Atomic Habits and The Slight Edge. I do have some videos on these. Some are on the main channel and some are in my membership archived. I love both of them. They're fantastic. I will leave links in the description down below if you want to get a copy because they're totally worth it. Number 2, take better care of your stuff. When you make a purchase, okay, this is now in your hands. The maintenance of the item, doing your due diligence, again, that word diligence, of making sure you are preserving it as long as possible. It's as useful as possible so you're not wasting your money. Whether it's your house and you are getting the maintenance done that you need, you're getting your boiler cleaned, whether it's your car and you're taking it for its annual service appointment, whether it's just taking care of your clothing that you spend that money on, or the sunglasses that you don't sit on in the car, or your cell phone breaking because you weren't paying attention and it flung out of your purse and smashed on the pavement. I know accidents happen for certain. The way to try to remedy this and keep your cost of living down by not having to rebuy things is to be more present throughout the day and more mindful in all of your experiences. And I know that's much easier said than done, but to not be in such a rush all the time, that's where we don't remember where we left things. You can't recall where you put it. You can't recall where you were last. You just are in like this whirlwind. And believe me, that's me sometimes too, for sure. I can't say I'm like, oh, I'm always present. No, I'm not. But I think the way to take better care of our things is if we're just a little bit more mindful, we're a little bit more present, and try to stop being in such a rush. Number 3, choose quality items whenever you can. Sometimes we want to just cheap out and get an inferior product because we just need the thing, we need it right away. this one's cheaper, let's just do it, let's just get it done. Oftentimes, this item will be less effective. It'll create more of a hassle and cost you more money in the long run, despite at first it looks like a good deal. Quality in the end almost always is the better decision if you can make it happen. In my mind, the way to remedy this is to look for sales and be very mindful of what things cost, and when a good deal is a good deal, go for it and get that quality item. Number 4, and this is one of the most important tips if you want to reduce your cost of living, is to take great pride in your budget. What is the point of earning all this money and working so hard if you're not going to take care of that money? Use it wisely, use it efficiently to get you the things that you really need or eventually want. Give each dollar their highest purpose in your budget. We keep hearing the words inflation, we keep hearing the words recession, and I've seen in many places that people are feeling very fearful for this upcoming year. I never want you to feel fearful when you're here with me. I want you to feel confident, and I know from experience that one of my greatest tools has been using a budget. So if you want to get started with a budget, I'm going to leave a video here, an eye in the sky, and I will leave it down in the description. I have been seeing a lot of people have been watching it lately and they've found it very helpful. I'm also going to be doing a budgeting live class in January, so please be looking forward to that. I'm going to walk you through basically what I do in that video, but with even more details, and I'll be live to converse with you because I really want you to feel confident in budgeting. It has truly changed my life, and I hope it can help you also. If you've made it this far in the video and you take great pride in your budget, or you're about to, just type in the comment the word budget and I will know it's on your mind, you're working on it, or it's already working for you. Number 5, reduce debt and eventually eliminate it. This really cuts into your monthly cost of living when you have to spend week after week, month after month, sometimes even into years, still paying for things you bought a long time ago. Know what you owe and use that budget as a tool to pay it down and eventually get rid of it. Your cost of living without debt payments, night and day. Number 6, focus on needs only. When you are concerned with your basic cost of living, get back to basics. In my budget, I have the household category, and that includes things like mortgage, utilities, if you have a car payment, car insurance, health insurance, groceries, all the things that are essential for living that keep the roof over your head, keep your body nourished. When you start to feel like your cost of living is rising, and your cost of living is probably rising depending where you live, etc., but that doesn't mean you have to keep letting it get out of control. You can narrow it back down to your needs. If you are concerned about this right now, focus on needs only for now, and eventually we'll work our way out to your wants. But right now, get back to basics. Make sure the basics are covered, which is going to lead me to number 7. Number 7 is contentment. Contentment is key on our frugal journey because cost of living is going to go up and down. Our lifestyles, our levels of income, everything in our life financially is going to ebb and flow. It's going to be up and down. But if you can always look around and look at those in your life, look at the people, which are the most important thing, right, guys? People are the most important. And then, of course, there are things. We need the things too. We need some of the things. But when you look around and you can be content with what you have, revel in that contentment. And it's not even enough sometimes to just feel it. I like to either speak it aloud or write it down. Right now, we've got a lot on our plate, so I'm not even gonna be like, get out your journals and do the thing. You can, of course you can. But even if you wake up in the morning or last thing at the end of the day and you say out loud what you are happy with, what you're grateful for, it keeps it in the forefront of your mind and you feel more abundant than if you didn't do this small exercise. Saying what you're grateful for, feeling contentment in the small, mundane things in your life, making dinner with your family, going for a walk even with yourself. I love some personal time. Cuddling up with your pet and just feeling that feeling of happiness and just happy right where you are with what you're doing. Being aware of your contentment combined with some gratitude will make you focus less on what you don't have and be very, very grateful and very, very appreciative of what you do have, which I bet is actually quite a bit. Sometimes really seemingly small things can lead to really big results. So take little steps here and there where it will work for you and big changes will come. Just start really small. Over time, you can slowly reduce your cost of living by doing some of these tips. And then also, K-Squad, let me know in the comments, what is something you are doing currently to reduce your cost of living so we can read through those comments and use your tips too. Thank you in advance. Thank you so much for watching, K-Squad. If you'd like some more videos to watch next, I will leave some here that I think you might enjoy. If you haven't hit subscribe yet and you like talking about frugal living, budgeting, saving money, make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit the thumbs up so we can get this video out to other people that also want to talk about this stuff. Oh, did you see my shirt? In case he's watching, Dear Santa, send rent. See you next Friday, K-Squad. Bye. Hannum says bye.